everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is a very type of different video for me today. This is a sit down video and I'm going to talk about ways that helped me grow my social media that you can apply to your own social media accounts. I get this question all the time and I always give advice when I am asked it, but I thought it would be a good idea to put all my little tips into one video so you guys can come and look at it if you want to be reminded of anything or if you need any help. And yeah. So if you are looking to become an influencer or even just start YouTube or TikTok, whatever it is, I'm going to give as much advice as I can to help you out because I know it can be really scary. So I just thought I'd give a little bit of backstory on how I grew my social media and how I kind of started out. So basically I started my TikTok in Christmas of 2018. And I think most influencers kind of start off the same way. I started completely taking the piss. I had absolutely no interest in becoming an influencer, never even thought about it, never even thought I would get this far, to be honest. I don't know how I've gotten this far, but I started taking the piss. It was when the trend was going around and it was I was busy thinking about boys, and then wink, and I just got all the lads in my year to do it while we were still in school. And then the next video I did it at home and it got 10,000 views in the space of a week or something like that. And it was just me messing about in my kitchen. It was like a remix to a Lazy Town song or something. The video was literally me jumping around, pretending to cook in my kitchen and then dancing like a mad woman. The fact that it got 10,000 views, I was in shock that. At the time as well, that was quite good for TikTok because it was only kind of starting off again and there wasn't really many people on it. It was still very cringy to most people to be on TikTok at all. But anyways, from there I just started making videos randomly when I had the time at home, completely taking the piss. I just thought it was really fun. And then I hit 10k and I started getting a lot of traction on my Instagram. Gained about 3,000 or 4,000 followers on my Instagram within 2 or 3 weeks. And that was absolutely insane. I'm not really sure how long a lot of you have been following me, but if you have been following me since about 2 years ago, you will know what my first viral video was, and that was me doing a chain dance trend that went completely viral because everyone just kept duetting it. I'll add in some examples because you probably recognize it if you've seen it, but I'm in a lot of meme compilations on YouTube. The really big TikTokers duetted it, like Kevboy Perry, who was really big at the time and still quite big now. I got a lot of followers from very famous people like Lil Hoodie, Josh Richards, who followed me and then unfollowed me. Love Anthony, a lot of big TikTokers following me from that video. And yeah, I gained about 50k in the space of 2 months, and that was when I was okay, I might take this a bit seriously now. And I started making videos every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, and I just kind of went from there. So yeah, that's my story of how I got to where I am today, but I'm going to show you the tips and stuff that I used that helped me massively while I was going through my rough patches and what helped me grow the most. Cannot stress this enough. You need good lighting or your videos will not do well. You need good lighting. Good lighting is not that expensive. My ring light that I'm currently using right now, I'll flip it over. This ring light is from Amazon and I think it's something like £80, but I got it at £46 because it was reduced on the Cyber Monday sale or something like that. And oh my god, it is absolutely amazing. Comes with a stand and everything, and it's really inexpensive. But TikTok does this thing where it will not push videos if it does not have good lighting. Maybe I'm the only one that's after noticing that. I'm not sure how many other TikTokers would actually say that, but something I've noticed is I've seen really good videos, really hilarious videos, really amazing dance videos, but they have such shit quality lighting that it's just not pushed. People don't like it because they can't see it properly. It's not attractive to the eye. So you need to invest in good lighting. Other options that you could use for good lighting: even if you have vanity lights, that's absolutely perfect. They work so well because they highlight your whole face. I have 2 strip vanity lights on my desk over there, and I think they're something like a tenner each, and the bulbs are 2 for €5 or something like that from IKEA. Absolutely perfect. That is perfect for anyone to use for lighting. When I was in the Go House, a lot of the lads, and especially Ryan Marr, when he does his skits, he used box lights. Now they are a little bit more expensive than general ring lights, but they do give a nice soft light and they'll last forever. But 100% you need good lighting if you want any form of content to do well, especially with makeup. If you are a makeup artist and you really want your videos to start getting pushed, you need to have good lighting or it's just not attractive to the eye. Go with the trends, but twist it in your own way. This one applies specifically to TikTok. Obviously, my most like creative platform would probably be like YouTube and TikTok, but I know most about TikTok. There's constantly new trends coming up on TikTok. Constantly. Every single day there's a new trend on TikTok. You need to get to that trend as early as possible, but twist it in your own personal way. This is something Andrea and Lewis taught us. Basically, when I was in the Go House, if you don't know what that is, blah, 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 big stories in a creator house in Ireland, we had Andrea and Lewis. They have like 5 million followers. And they gave us a bit of a workshop. Basically, in the workshop, they said, it does not matter what time of the day it is. It could be the middle of the night. If you're scrolling through TikTok and you see a trend and not many people have done it yet, you can see it's getting a lot of likes in a really short amount of time, hop on that and post it as soon as possible. Hop on that trend and make it unique to you. 2 of my most viral videos is me taking a trend and twisting it in my own way. Because hopping on the trend is all well and good, but if it's not any different than all of the other videos that people have already seen, they're not going to like it because they're gonna know that you've copied somebody else, and it doesn't show your talent and your humor and whatever it is. If you are looking to grow your Instagram accounts, I would 100% recommend getting on TikTok because that's where I got most of my following from, on Instagram. Like if I had never started TikTok, I would have never gained any followers on Instagram because that's just where I have my following, and they obviously flew over to my Instagram as well. Instagram Reels will 100% help you grow your Instagram following. Reels go viral quite easily. Like most of my Reels have like over 100k views. Certainly my first ones have over 100k views, and my other ones have like maybe 20k views, 30k views. I know I do have like 47k on Instagram, but obviously some of my reels have gone up to like 300,000 views, and I do not have 300,000 followers, and I would have gained maybe 2 or 3k from those videos, and even the ones that only have like maybe 50 or 20k, I would have gained maybe 200 to like 1,000 followers, and that's absolutely amazing. And if you're doing fashion, honestly, use the IGTV as much as you can because people will love watching short YouTube style videos when they're just scrolling through Instagram. And obviously people go to Instagram to get their like outfit inspirations more than they would go onto YouTube. So if you are looking to be a fashion blogger or anything like that, use Reels and IGTVs as much as you can. And again, the same thing with lighting follows onto the Instagram. If you do not have good lighting on Instagram, people just aren't going to like your pictures. They aren't going to share your pictures. Another thing with growing Instagram is you need to show your personality. A lot of Instagrammers will just post pictures of them looking in really good outfits or just makeup or whatever it is, but they won't actually show their personality on their page. And I know it takes a lot of guts to go onto your story and talk, but it'll make 100% of the difference. For me, I'm not really an Instagrammer. I just have an Instagram account because of my TikTok, and I just kind of post whatever I want. I like to post cute outfit pictures. I'd like to talk about very serious issues as well. I did an IGTV on sexual assault and rape and etc. I've done a lot for Black Lives Matter, and I mostly promote that on my Instagram. Even stuff about the Leaving Cert predicted grades for this year, I talked a lot about that on my story, and I got all of my followers involved and helped them share their opinions, and it made 100% of the difference because people are sharing my stories then. If they can relate to what I'm talking about, if they agree with what I'm talking about, they'll share it to group chats, etc., to their friends, put it on their Snapchat stories or whatever. Even if they don't like what you're talking about, they're probably going to screenshot it or screen record it and put it on their Snapchat, and more people are going to go to your page just because they're talking shit about you. Honestly, show your personality on your page because people aren't just going to follow you for nice pictures. A lot of people always ask me what camera and what I use to edit my YouTube videos with. I'm not really experienced enough in YouTube to give advice on like YouTube videos. I just kind of post what I want, and obviously people come from my Instagram and my TikTok because like of my personality or whatever. They like what I make on there, so they're going to watch my YouTube video, so I can't really give much advice on how to grow YouTube. I just kind of post what I want. But a lot of people do ask how I edit my YouTube videos and what I film my YouTube videos on. So I have a Canon EOS 80D. I bought this from a friend of mine. It's a very expensive camera, but I got it much cheaper. But before that, I was just filming on my iPhone, and the quality is absolutely perfect. You can make amazing YouTube videos on your phone. I would not invest in a good camera unless you really want to take it seriously, because it is a big investment to buy a good camera for YouTube videos. But until you can afford it, honestly, just film on your phone. When I was filming YouTube videos on my phone, I would use iMovie to edit, and I'd also use InShot. I edit TikToks on there, I edit IGTVs on there, and I edited my YouTube videos on there. You can add stickers, you can overlay, you can add in voiceovers, you can add in music. They have royalty-free music on the app that you can just overlay onto the videos. PixArt is absolutely amazing to edit YouTube videos. You can add stickers and stuff like that as well, and you can cut really easily. Andre and Lewis, who I think have over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, still film their YouTube videos on their phone, and they just edit it on their laptop. And honestly, you could not tell the difference really. Now that I am filming with a camera, I do edit on my laptop, and I just use Shotcut. It's completely free. I just looked up best free video editors on YouTube and looked at a load of YouTube videos, learned how to use it and download it, and it's absolutely amazing. It's so easy to use. So to finish off this video, I'm going to ask some specific questions that you guys had on how to grow following, and I'm going to answer them as best as I can. I just put up a question box on my Instagram, and I'm just going to go through them and answer as many as I can. So the main question I got on this was how to deal with hate. And personally, I'm quite a strong-minded person. I was bullied quite a bit as a kid. Just bullies that I had when I was in primary school and up until I was about 14 in secondary school. And I think that just kind of made me a little bit more like stronger. I don't know, it just doesn't really bother me anymore. The way that I think about it is that person is literally taking time out of their own day to go and put hate on your social media accounts. That person clearly has absolutely nothing better to do. They're insecure in themselves, so they're putting it onto you instead. It's pure insecurity that someone else is going to hate on you. And the fact that they're taking time out of their day to prioritize bullying you, honestly, it's just a little bit of an obsession, I think. I post at least once a day, if not 2 times a day, and I have people who will literally still, since about last year, every day for the last year, will comment something nasty on each one of my posts. How sad is that? Like, honestly, that is flattering that they're that obsessed with me. That's just the way I think about it. Obviously, hate has affected me in the past, but I've just gone to realise that those people are just insecure and they're wasting time out of their day to prioritise you. And that's flattering. To me, that's flattering. But anyways, someone said, how do you get confident on talking in front of the camera? Again, as I said, I've been very, very confident very much my entire life. I've always been on stage. I love performing. I did gymnastics my whole life, did competitions. I absolutely loved all that. So I never really had a problem talking in front of the camera. But the only kind of advice I could probably give to that is like, it's literally like talking into a mirror. Like everyone has like random conversations with themselves in front of the mirror. It's the exact same thing. Okay, so next one is, do you have particular times to post on TikTok, or do you recommend just posting at random times throughout the day? Okay, so for me, I post at about 7 p.m. and then 8:30 or 9 p.m. But I post at those times specifically because that's what my analytics show. So if you have a pro account on TikTok, you can go into your analytics. So I go into pro account here and I go to my analytics, and it will show what times my followers are most active at. So surprisingly, I have the most followers in the United States. So I have 25% US, 24% United Kingdom, and then like 22% Ireland. And because of that, the majority of my followers are going to be awake later in the evening for me. So down at the very bottom, it shows what times my followers are most active at. So my followers, so about 170k of my followers are active at 8 p.m. and that's the most active time for my account. If you don't have a pro account and if you can't see analytics like that, just think about what times you are on your phone the most. What times you sit down and aimlessly scroll on TikTok or on Instagram or on YouTube. Just think about those times yourself, and then when you realize what time you do that the most, post on that time, because the majority of the time everyone's looking at their phone at the same time. And someone said, how often should you post? Every single day. If you want to grow your account, you need to be posting every single day. And even better if you post multiple times throughout the day. That's why I post up to like 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how busy my day is or if I have creative block or whatever. But I post at least twice a day. Someone said, how do you get brand deals or collabs, even just send stuff to promote? Honestly, when I started off, I had, I think, about like 6,000 followers. And I just kind of like chanced my arm and I emailed Motel Rocks and I was like, hey, this is my account. I was wondering if you wanted to collab, and they were like, yeah. And they just sent me out like 3 dresses. Honestly, just email these companies or DM these companies, show a little bit of your profile, give a little bit of background on yourself and how you would promote the product, and more than likely they will send it to you if you do have like a good following, or they look through your Instagram feed and they see it's aesthetic, it suits their brand. More than likely they will send you out something. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and I hope this was helpful to some people, and I hope this gave people the confidence to start up their own social media. Like, we're in quarantine, there's absolutely nothing better to do, you might as well try new things, and if this is something you've been thinking about for a while, honestly go for it. This is the best time to do that. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below what you thought of the video and any other videos you'd like me to do. Don't forget to follow all of my other social media accounts, and have a good day. I love you all.